Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. And we'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner is brought down. Gets to start with the next drive. Cowboys offense will start in a bad spot here thanks to that return. Well, the energy of this building, crew, is just going to pick up as this Sugar Bowl unfolds. As they say in New Orleans, let le bon temps rouler. Let the good times roll.
And really one of the more hostile environments, I think, when it comes to bowl games. You know, I've called so many games in here. Think about the history. Going all the way back to 1935, they played the Sugar Bowl right here in New Orleans. I think a lot of people have associated this bowl game with the SEC. But as we've seen since the start of the playoff, teams like Washington, Ohio State, Clemson, among others, have made this trip down here to the Bayou.
They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. Dropping back, it's Flores. Looking right, this one caught. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on the opening drive from their own territory. Here we go on 4th down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. The Hurricanes offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. And here's the handoff. Powering through. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Can't find anybody on 3rd down, throws it away, and now 4th down coming up. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. This will be a 45-yard attempt. He knocks this one right through. Hold on, there is a flag. If it's on the defense, it would still be 4th down. That's a costly penalty for the special teams. The offense coming back on the field. You just can't make contact with a kicker like that. Play action here on 1st down. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle. Hold on now, there is a flag on the field. If it's on the defense, it still wouldn't be a first down. The kicker's got to be protected in a defenseless position like that. That penalty is going to give the offense a first down. And the Canes looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. To throw, it's Colandrea. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When a quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pass rush closing in. It'll end up being a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
Kickoff team out there to boot it away after giving up the safety. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And out comes the offense, set to take over here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line, it's Joseph. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Pass complete, it's 2nd down now. And they'll run it with the draw play. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Colandrea. And looking for a big play here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Miami. No chance to catch him.
Just give this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. Single back, takes the handoff. Spinning out of the tackle. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. And the Cowboys hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. They'll feed the back again. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Martin. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. The Cowboys line up on 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it go. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. hands it off on the counter. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To the air, it's Flores. Quick throw to his receiver. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Decision to go for it doesn't work out this time. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. A completion sets up a 2nd down play. They'll try the option play here. Pitch to the back. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option. First down and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end, and got stopped. Off the play fake on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. He fires this throw and is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. Past the 10. Touchdown for the U. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Returner tackled right there. That's what will start the drive. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Fights through a tackle. That run moves the ball to the 16. And the Cowboys hustle to the line to run that hurry up.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Trying to catch the defense with the draw. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
How about this call here by this offensive coordinator? They're down early in this game, 3rd down and long. The last thing they can afford to do is have to punt the ball, but they show you why they love this back. Get his hands on the football, and he picks up the first down. Unbelievable call.
Oh, it is incomplete. They call a screen on first down, but he just dropped it. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? There's the handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with me.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Fourth down, look at the throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance.
They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. They misfire in the pass as time in the period runs out. Kirk as we take a break for the quarter here. It's Miami in front, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. The Canes will send their punt team onto the field. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The Cowboys will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Handoff to the back. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker. That run up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. He'll hand it off. Runs through the defender. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. And he's got it again. Powers through the tackle. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run. About time this offense gets going. It's a first and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. No huddle here for the offense. He hands it off from the gun. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And the Cowboys with 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. And there's the handoff. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking for a gap. It's Martin. Bulldozing his way through those tackles. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a 1st down and goal right there. The Cowboys will line up here on 1st down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Let's see if this score, Kirk, can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Yeah, I know it's only 1 touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here.
Here we go.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
23, Oklahoma State 6.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And now they run the draw play.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
They call the draw play here. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on third down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a first down.
Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Are you ready? 42 spider. Flip it. Ready, go.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Showed off the stiff arm, but nowhere to go. He's held to a short gain.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
It's a quarterback keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Hurricanes will line up to boot it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. And the Cowboys come to the line to run the hurry up. They'll ride the back again here. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up. Shotgun formation, here's an inside give. Great move in the open field. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. The Cowboys looking to keep this drive moving. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Back to throw. It's Flores. Pressure. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The offense falls on the fumble. Keeps possession. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. It's a draw play. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Quick throw to the left. He's got it. A 4th down conversion. Drive stays alive. Touchdown, Cowboys. Made the defense look slow that time. The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He's swarmed by the defense. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Long kickoff. No chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Joseph. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Oh, man. For him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you You just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. It gets your hands a little shaky.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Trying to get the throw off. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process. The Canes will have to punt this one away. Running it back, it's Andrews. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. He's running out of time here. And that pass rush has trapped him into sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks.
He's looking deep here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down. He'll test the right side here. Breaking free at the 35. Using a strong stiff arm. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. And the Cowboys getting set on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Flores. Looking for his big tight end. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking for the wide out. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. Long enough and good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job by the kick returner that time.
The offense will take over 1st and 10.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. These games, they never disappoint, regardless the score. And this one was filled with excitement and big plays throughout that 1st half. And it'd be easy to say these 2 offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. Chris, let's send things back to you and Kirk for what should be a memorable second half as we eagerly anticipate who'll be moving on to the next round of this college football playoff.
The Cowboys will kick it deep to begin the second half. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Important possession here to begin the third quarter as they try to continue momentum from the first half and build on this lead. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The Hurricanes will crank up the tempo. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1. Offense operating from the pistol. They're going to run it. Gets into space at the 50. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. At the 10 now. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Coach deciding to go for the two-point conversion to tie the score right here. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he runs it into the end zone. And those 2 points will tie the football game. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Now it's 2nd down here. Hand it off for a draw. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. And the Canes looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Trying to run it. It's Fletcher. Some hard running there through a tackle. Tackle made after just a short gain. they line up here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down. And out comes the field goal unit. This one is right through.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Not much on that play. Brought down short. And now from the pistol formation. Takes the handoff again. Just trucks the man. Breaks a tackle into the clear. This is a determined running back just refusing to be brought down that time by the defense.
You know, the coaches told us that this guy's one of the hardest workers on the entire team, and you can see all that offseason work that he put in has paid off. That time, shaking free from those defenders and getting more pop.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
And I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
And the Cowboys will line up on 1st and 10. It's a shotgun run call. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Cowboys will line up now. It's 1st and goal.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Cowboys. They have battled back to go in front now.
Here they just rely on the big boys up front to get a good push, get some tough yards to put 6 points up on the board.
What have they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt?
Spider.
And they're trying to punch it in here. They'll reach the end zone to make this a 5-point margin now. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They settled for 3 last time. Let's see what they can come up with this drive. Handoff to the right side. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll toss it to the back. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. Man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. 2nd down play coming up. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Running out of time in the pocket. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
So 2 losses in a row puts him in a tough spot, 3rd and very long. Dropping back, it's Colandrea. The protection breaks down again, back-to-back sacks.
Man, this pass rush has gotten home so many times. As an offense, I know you're down, but you gotta try to mix it up. Maybe roll the quarterback out. Have your backs and tight ends chip at the line. Anything they can do, because what they've done up to this point, it's just not working.
The Canes will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the coverage team lets the ball roll dead.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Are you kidding me? That's how you flip the field in your favor. That's for the brand. What an absolute bomb, and they pinned him inside the 5-yard line.
They bring him down, but a solid game there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff in a single back formation.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And that run is good for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. The shotgun running play call.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Well, Kirk, Oklahoma State has the lead here. But as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? And the Cowboys have 1st and 10 here. Using his legs, it's Martin. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the 4th quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Now the handoff. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
3:25.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the 2nd half. This back had a great 1st half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
Running back has it on the screen now. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Now this is the 8th play of this drive. He's going to hand this off. Fights through the tackler. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Escapes the pocket. They get him at the 42. Good enough for a first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
First and 10 play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Good enough for first down yardage.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Miami offense is back on the field. And it comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? Finds his man. It's Joseph. Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Scanning the field, it's Colandrea. And the pass is too high, out of bounds, and not complete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up 4th down. The Hurricanes will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Finds his man, has the 1st down. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. 4th down conversion gives him a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Got to get to the line quickly. You've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught near the sideline. It's Williams. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Quarterback will spike the ball to stop the clock.
You know, as a quarterback, you end up having one of those days that everybody wants to talk about. How'd you do it? What a big day throwing the football the way he has today. Well, it takes catches like this and efforts like this to be able to allow you to have a great game.
Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Now, that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. And it's incomplete, and the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.